Did you notice? His gear is reawakening. Soon he himself will awaken also. His friends are heading for Zeboam. It's been sealed up for 4,000 years. You know what's there better than I do. He probably won't give anyone anything, but it's something we both need. You know what I mean? So, please. Miang saying please. What in the world is going on? That dude be wiggling. It's quiet. Too quiet. No one. Thank you so much for the 23 months. Thank you so much for all the support lately, no one. Don't know how much it means to me, man. Thank you very, very much. These are ruins of a city. I've heard of it, but... I know it well. Yes, the cavern cities of Boehm. It's really funny how Billy was like, in a tone, he was looked up to in the religious ethos community as being like one of the leaders. And he straight up knew nothing. He didn't know about this. He didn't know about any of the other stuff. He couldn't go in like half the rooms in his own base. Like, it really goes to show, like, he was really in the dark. When we were buried in that vast mausoleum... Ellie! What is wrong? Why are you yelling? Huh? What? Did I just... No. Hurry on ahead. What? Is this one of those we're not going to talk about it even though we should talk about it moments? Heck was that? Did you just say you were buried? Excuse me? I want to just hit all the buttons with Satan because he has a ton of stuff to learn. This game is so dark, you have to climb all these stairs. Yes, there is magic. I forget if there's ever really an explanation for the magic. Like, I guess everyone has like their own explanation as to why they can use magic. Ellie is a Solaris whatever, so she can use magic. And Satan is Satan, so he can use magic. And I guess Billy can use magic because he was given the power when he became an Atone, I guess? That's my only guess. And Faye's magic seems to just be like his inner power. Same with Rico. Magic seems to just kind of exist in the world, though. There doesn't seem to be like a explanation for it much. It's kind of interesting how some games try to explain magic and other games don't. Like 7 has a very specific reason that magic exists. And like, from what I remember, Final Fantasy 9 legit has no reason for magic to exist, it just does. Same with 10, I think. I don't think 10 ever tries to explain its magic. There might be an NPC somewhere that's just like, oh, the power of Yevon gives us magic or something. But other than that, I have no idea. Seems like it just exists. Yeah, 8 explains everything through the summons, but I don't remember if they ever explain like why the summons are magical, or if they just kind of are like ancient beings that existed on the planet before humans or something. I don't remember. But they do say like they're the source of all magic. What did 8 explain, really? Yes. I mean, 8 explained a lot. It was just all in a single scene where they all stand around and explain everything. You know. Video games. Oh god, 2 of these? Final Fantasy 8 is kind of like you open a book to like the middle of the book and you read like 3 pages. That's kind of how the story works in 8. Beats me. I kind of like when it's explained. I mean, I don't think it always has to be explained. Like, I'm not going to be mad if they're just like, hey, it's a video game, so magic. Like, that's fair. But I do kind of like when there's an in-game reason for magic to exist. Like, I think 7's explanation of magic is one of the best ever. Like, you have a world that works in a certain way, and then because of that, that power is imbued in the materia, and then humans can use magic. Like, it's such a cool explanation that totally makes sense within the confines of the rules of how the world works. Like, the explanation of why magic works actually helps to explain how the world works, which is so cool. In 8, it's kind of like, why does magic exist? Because summons exist. Why do summons exist? Because magic. Okay. And then 9 is just kind of like, here's this ancient world where magic existed, and that's just the whole explanation. Which is fair, but not as exciting. There might be a better explanation for 9. Like, there might actually be some explanation somewhere, like maybe in the library, where they say like the crystals create the magic or something. Like, I don't know. Then there's games like Final Fantasy 16 where the explanation of why magic works is paramount to the actual understanding of the story, which is pretty cool. Is there a... Nope. Still don't have an X move. Which one of these doors opens? I guess I gotta go this way. Monkey's favorite. We're actually, so we just did an Excalibur 2 run in Final Fantasy 9. And at the end of the game, we were talking about trance and how, like, trance feels really odd because it feels like there should be a better explanation for it, and then there never is. Like, at the beginning of the game, there's this moment where Steiner is like, "Whoa, you have trance, Zidane? I've only ever heard about trance in Legends." And then it kind of makes you think like, oh, okay, there's going to be an explanation later as to why, like, our characters have trance but no one else does, right? Like a Final Fantasy VIII moment where they're all like, oh my god, we're all from the same orphanage or something. Like, so there's some reason why only our characters can trance. Because Blank can't trance. And what's his name can't, like, all the side characters can't trance, but like all your main characters can trance, and then Kuja can trance. So it's like, okay, there's some kind of explanation, some like deep lore that we're gonna learn at the very end of the game as to why we can trance. And there just never is. They just never explain it. They're just like, just for some reason, our character, like main character syndrome, like like our main characters can trance because they're main characters, and that's it. Like, that's kind of a shame. Like, kind of, they had like a really great. It's kind of a missed opportunity. They could have had like a cool explanation as to why only our characters can trance, and then it just never happens. Does that ruin the game? No. Like, you could say it's just a gameplay mechanic and it's not supposed to have a story, but in my opinion, a bit of a missed opportunity to have some kind of cool explanation. Yeah, it makes sense for Zidane and Kuja, but then why can everyone else trance, but only the ones that are in our party? Somebody said, maybe Zidane and Kuja are the only ones that can trance, but then Zidane, like, rubbed off on the other characters. Like, it's some kind of, like, disease that they got from Zidane, and now they can trance. Like, okay, well, then why can't Blank trance, though? Yeah, and then Steiner says he's heard of it, but, like, then it never goes anywhere. Gotta have a high enough power level. Such a fine, well-equipped isolation facility. Could it be a hospital? But the town outside doesn't look so polluted, though. Rather strict airlock and scanning equipment. It does not look operational, though. The inside is preserved as well, the outside probably too. What are you guys yapping about? We're not doing a double date today because we're doing a Final Fantasy character tier list, which is going to be very interesting to hear everyone's opinions. Did he just steal my EP? So what is this animation? It's like a standing hammerhead shark. Really goofy looking enemy. Yeah, do you guys like kind of enjoy the fact that Faye isn't here? I feel like the characters are shining a lot more, and I'm enjoying the character interactions more that Faye isn't here. I mean, I like Faye's story, but Faye actually being here, maybe... I'm healing him? That's unfortunate. Well, see, okay, listen. Part of me wants to say that I like the fact that Faye isn't here because the other characters get to shine. And then another part of me kind of feels like I like Faye not being here because every single time someone talks, we don't have to listen to, what? What did you mean? What did you mean when you said that? What did you just say just then, just now, about the thing that you just said? To be honest. I love him, but his dialogue is pretty annoying at times. God, imagine how much he's gonna have to catch up now when we get him back. We're gonna have to be like, alright, Faye, here's literally everything that happened in the last 10 hours, and he's gonna repeat everything we said verbatim. He doesn't actually talk like that. He does in this version, and this is the version we're playing. I miss when Faye used to say ... to everything. Dad? You're my dad? So like my father? You mean my father? My dad? I mean, I think a lot of it's bad translation, but genuinely, he doesn't have a lot to add to a lot of conversations. Translation or no translation. The translation makes it worse, but he does kind of stand around just asking questions and not actually doing much. Like, so much of his dialogue is just repeating what other people are saying, almost to just kind of like convey it to us. You know? Again, love Faye's character, and I'm sure it's going to get better and, you know, carry through to the end game, but just saying, it's a bit of a relief not having him here, because for the whole, pretty much from the time, like, from the time that he, well, I don't know, because he has his moments, like, it's a toss-up. You're either going to get a really cool character moment with him, where he realizes something or says something to Ellie that, like, changes her perspective, or, you know, like, something genuinely good, or the other 50% of the time, him just repeating everything. So, it's just kind of a toss-up. For every moment we have that's good with him, we have a moment that feels kind of throwaway. Feels like he's just conveying the information to us, like, okay, viewer, in case you didn't catch that, this is what they're saying. Yeah, I'm trying to farm square because I think both Ellie and Do I risk it? Yeah, I'm risking it. I think both Ellie and Satan have a square attack to learn. She's fine. Don't worry about it. She's fine. See? It was fine. That heal is insane. That is so good. Pretty much all the phase moments has been with Ellie. Yeah, you're right. Because I was going to say, like, the moment in the Dark Forest, which was with Ellie. The moment on the floating debris, which was with Ellie. He had some moments with Satan as well, but a lot of Faye's best moments are when he's interacting with Ellie. Even if he's not necessarily talking to Ellie, but he's self-reflecting with Ellie. But regardless, Ellie is there. Let's look here. 92, 84, 80. Oh, she's learning 2 different things now. I guess I should just spam all the buttons, because they got a lot. Oh. Ellie, do you remember seeing this? Yes, I wonder why. It's terribly lonely and familiar. Emergency level 5. Presently the central reactor is isolated. What? Presently access to all main laboratory databases is denied. I'm just trying to get the goods. Sleep guard. I feel asleep. What is that? What is that? What is that? Heal? Here you go. Is this a magic pot enemy? Alright. Interesting. Interesting. So what was the point of going in there? I was going sneaky. Doing fantastic. It's very spooky in here. Oh wait, maybe I should have gone down those stairs. Why do I get into fights when I activate doors so often? What are those? There's a lot better enemy variety in this area. The last area was like 2 enemies. Carrier. Why do I feel like that's a typo and it's supposed to be carrion? They kind of hurt. Might want to be a bit more serious. Ow. Elbow guns. Is there... Is there a reason that Satan is so dang fast? He has 13 agility, but none of his items are giving him agility. Dude's just fast. It's only a level up as well, yeah. Dude's just fast. Dude's just got crazy stats. What an inconvenient building. It seems like it's refusing outsiders. Labyrinths are not usually built to protect against enemies. They are usually made to seal up something inside of them. Not to keep something out, but to keep something in. I wonder what that something is. Is that true? I feel like that's not true. Like... Are labyrinths made more to keep things in? Wouldn't it be easier just to build like a cage than to build a whole labyrinth with like a way out? Yeah, I feel like it's more for intruders than... I don't know. Maybe they're right. Yeah, I mean, usually, from what I understand, the word labyrinth comes from like Minotaur labyrinth, like that's like the original labyrinth. Maybe not. But that was to keep him in, so I guess that makes sense. Is that the OG labyrinth, or did labyrinths exist before that? I mean, this only costs 2 more, and it heals all of us. I feel like it's worth using. You can put something in a cage, but if someone gets in, they can easily get the thing back out. If you put that thing in a labyrinth and somebody gets in, it's theoretically less likely they'll be able to get it back out. So what you're saying is, it's actually both. It's to keep people from getting in to let the thing out. Something, something, David Bowie. Miss, and he dies. Hey, see you, Dime. Thanks for hanging out, man. I got a black snake. Alright. Interesting. I don't know. Is it maybe a whip? It's probably a whip. It's probably a whip. It's been nice knowing you. Listen, people come from all walks of life, okay? Everyone has their blind spots. We were just talking yesterday about how the generation that we're raising probably won't know who Adam Sandler is. Which is so odd. Because everyone in our generation, Adam Sandler's like very household name. But like, why would my son know who Adam Sandler is unless I like show him an Adam Sandler movie? It's not culturally relevant anymore. My daughter does because I'm a good parent. You sat him down and you were like, sat her down and were like, this is who Adam Sandler is. You need to know this information for the future. Someone's gonna walk up to you someday and ask you who Adam Sandler is, and you need to know the answer. The talk. Your wife's like, did you give our daughter the talk yet? Yeah, I told her who Adam Sandler is. Is this some kind of weird metaphor? Like the birds and the bees? Adam Sandler and his 51st dates? What do you think, the celebrities are that, like, surpass even the age gap, like, even the era gap? No matter how many eras pass, our kids will still know who they are. I feel like the first two that came to mind were Michael Jackson and The Rock. But I feel like The Rock is kind of cheating because he's still culturally relevant. Not that Michael Jackson isn't, but like, obviously Michael Jackson passed, he's not currently doing things. But like, everyone still talks about him, and our kids probably know about him, and etc. The Rock is a bit cheap because he's literally still doing things. Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's a good one. Definitely. There's a save point in here, but it's not a thing. What the heck? I keep finding rooms that seem important, but they're not important. Elvis? Probably, yeah. I think Bruce Willis, probably only if you're into movies. I don't think a kid that's not into older movies is going to know who Bruce Willis is. Give him the nut crack. I don't know why that's called the nut crack, but it is. I feel like John Cena is probably another example, but mostly because of memes rather than like anything else. Wasn't that friend? Oh yeah, for sure. Some celebrities need to be forgotten. It's just an interesting thought experiment of like who will truly survive the test of time forever. Like there really will not be an era where people aren't at least aware of their existence. Dolly Parton. Another one that a lot of the reason is just because she's still doing things. You know? It's going really well. We've had a really crazy story development today. And Billy has become like my favorite character, at least design-wise. The emergency button inside the reactor was activated 34,999,999 hours ago. From this point, there is danger of nano-contamination. When entering the room, please execute a manual scan and confirm safety. After confirming, please reset the emergency level at the nearest terminal. Scan complete. Confirm. No nano-contamination. You can re-enter the room by resetting the emergency level at the nearest terminal. So now I gotta go back to the terminal. I think it's... With celebrities, I feel like it's probably fair to just be blissfully unaware of their issues. They're usually not things that us everyday people just watching movies need to worry about, you know? Reactor internal safety confirmed. Please reset emergency level. Reset complete. Presently, emergency level is normal. Now, there are exceptions. There are obvious exceptions, but for the most part, just enjoy actors for their acting and enjoy music groups for their music. This floor is completely active. Pressure decreased. Because, you know, it's one of those things where, like, you can't... If you spend your whole life trying to decide who's right to listen to and who's too much of a bad person to listen to and etc., like, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Just, you know, be aware of the very obvious yikes, and other than that, you know, you don't have to invest so much into that. Blood. Covered in blood. My blood. There was no pain, just coldness and sadness. Ellie! She has been here all by herself for all this time. Blood? It certainly is covered in blood. In this scorching heat. No, maybe it is radiation? Perhaps it is an emergency disinfection system. These marks are evidence that it has been used. Ellie! Weird that Faye isn't here for this. Potentially on purpose. Oh, vessel for a new soul. May the soul who resideth in you find peace. No, Ellie, we do not know what could happen. Satan, who am I? What am I doing? What am I saying? We left Billy. What the? Oh yeah, sure, no, don't say anything. Don't say anything, Ellie, just release that thing and then say nothing. Satan, this girl, how did she suddenly change into human form? This girl appears to be an artificial life form created inside the reactor. She was probably assembled in the reactor by using that series in the database in the control room. Her body is most likely constructed from autonomic machines on a molecular scale. In other words, a colony of nanomachines. Oh no. We dropped nanomachines. It's Metal Gear. Stone freaks me out with the white eyes. I know it's supposed to be his glasses, but it just looks like he's demonic. I'll be taking that nanomachine colony with me, thank you. That is the existence or key factor which God will guide us by to free humanity from its yoke. So if you don't mind... Looks like a troll doll. Bishop. Ah, Brother Billy, you're here too. This makes matters simple. I know you'll understand. This nanomachine colony needs to be in the hands of an honorable person. It's destined to be the salvation of humanity. An honorable person? I certainly do not think you are honorable anymore. Oh man, the burn. Holy. He's like, he hit him with the objectively, I don't think you're a nice guy anymore. Holy. Eliminating the ethos in any surface-dwelling humans who don't agree with your own will. What is the problem with eliminating those people not fit for salvation? Why, isn't our very faith based on the precept that only the chosen will be saved? There is something very wrong with that. Salvation by faith is something that everyone should have an equal opportunity at attaining. Are you saying that you can save all of humankind? If Krellian uses the nanomachine colony, at least we can save some chosen people. But you don't understand how to utilize this. You can't save anyone. Are you willing to take the responsibility for the loss that you will cause mankind? Or humankind? I can't read today, holy cow. My job now is to bring this nanomachine colony back to Krellian. You see, unlike the ethos, our aim is not the ancient weapons that lay in the city ruins. I don't think we conflict with your interests. No, we can't allow them to take this child. Salvation or not, what are you planning on doing with this girl? I just know your deeds are not honorable. Bishop, I am sorry to say this, but I cannot be a part of what you are intent on doing. Sorry to say, Billy. He literally was like, he tried to kill you 10 minutes ago. I see that I couldn't make you understand that it cannot be helped. I guess he didn't really try to kill him, but he was very obvious, like, screw you, Billy. I don't have the time to convince you further. Please excuse me as I must hurry on ahead. Wait right there. Wow, way to make him wait right there. Sorry I've kept you two ladies waiting. It's time for you to do your job, Elements. Huh. Look at this camera angle, by the way. Pretty fantastic. Talone, Seraphita, buy me as much time as possible. We know. Stop ordering us around already. Hey, Talone, let's hurry up and get this over with so we can get out of here. I don't like dark places. Yeah, right. It's only because it is on Rammus's orders. Jeez, now he's got us protecting this garbage. Well, that's how it is, folks. It'll help us if you'd hurry up and lose. Who in heavens are you? We don't have time to waste talking to you. Well, excuse us, but we can't let you go just yet. We really don't care much for Krelian, but if we do a crappy job, it'll make Ramsus look bad. But thanks to you fools reviving her, we can get this mission over with sooner than we thought. Yeah, we didn't know how to operate that machinery, so we were so confused. Thank you very much for your kind help. Oh, Sarah, don't tell them that. Just as I was building things up to make us sound psychologically superior to them. Dang. What? But when people do you a kindness, you should always say thank you. That's what Grandma always said. But I'm impressed, Alone. Psychologically superior. Your gin and tonic futon brain cyborg implants sure make you smart. That's positronic photon brain, you idiot. Gin and tonic futon, you make me sound like I'm a sleepy drunk. It's already bad enough as it is. Positronic photon brain cyborg. That's bound to get us into trouble with the makers of Star Trek. But
no.
Be careful. The Elements are Ramsus's elite fighters. They look harmless, but they're really dangerous. But even their conversation was planned. No, that's how they are normally. That's what makes them really dangerous. But they're jokes. What did I just read? First of all, Star Trek, Trech. Second of all, maybe that was on purpose for like rights reasons. Second off, what was that last part? Okay, anyway, that was wild. I love her swinging her arms. Star Trek. Holy. Okay. Is that a counter or just her move? I think it's just her move. This game is too dark. The game. Alright, so she's weak against ice. Alright. That was an attack. I don't understand this at all. I wonder if it's like haste. Because speeds up next turn makes no sense. You would just use this turn. Why make your next turn faster? You just use this turn. Big gun. Just smack her head to the ground. Take this, Star Tretch. A healer. No! Don't take my EP. I want my EP. Did I just freeze her? Or is she dead? I think she's dead. She's either dead or has to use the bathroom. Alright, so my triangle or my square gun just heals. I think they heal from every element except the one they're weak against. Yeah. Ellie's stance is still, like, pretty wild. Also, that damage. Her stance is, like, so goofy. Permanent shoulder lean. I just realized she takes off her arm for that attack. Holy damage, Batman. think the key to this one is taking them out at the same time, so they don't power up. Alright. I mean, my plan was pretty good. Put up the wind defense and then take out the fire one, but the physical attacks are wiping us out. That wind defense lasts so long, possibly forever. Those elemental defense moves are so good. Can you stop? I'm gonna need more of these. Stop it. Uh-oh. Finally took Ellie out. I mean, do I just go for a combo? Because, like, I think she's just gonna keep doing this. She wasn't before, but for some reason, she just started spamming it. Okay, good. We did it! I had a feeling that would be enough. We got a Vitality drive and an Ethereum drive and a lot of money. Seraphita, enough already! We've done the job that was required of us. Let's pull out. Ah, Talon, wait for me! Just walk away. It's like power walk away. We out of here. Wanted to go back in here, even though there's probably nothing in there. What is with this enemy? May your mushrooms always be sauteed and your onions always be grilled. Gravy, girl. about it. That's what I'd say to my waiter at Outback. Our cursed existence bound to the earth. O vessel for a new soul created to remove that yoke. I just can't hand our child over to you. No, stop it. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. See ya. Oh my god. Faye was a doctor. I never saw this coming. Huh? Where did Faye go? Come on, nurse. You had one job. Yeah, it's starting to get really good now. They're starting to really give us just enough to come up with ideas, but nothing conclusive, you know. This game is really good at dropping breadcrumbs. But before, it felt like it was dropping breadcrumbs that we weren't going to get any answers for like a million years. Now it feels like we might actually get answers soon. Yeah, it just took 30 hours. I mean, I'm okay with the game not cooking until 30 hours in. My only complaint with this game, I think, is the desert. Or I keep calling it the desert, the prison scene. I think the prison scene was a bit too long. I think we could have gotten here a bit faster. But other than that, it's not like I've been bored up to this point, so I'm okay with it lasting 30 hours, if it's 30 hours of fun. And honestly, it was 30 hours of fun. So, I'm here for it. Just a little bit too much find the NPC in the base or find the NPC in the prison. Could have been less than that. Or less of that, but that's really I mean, other than that, it's been 30 hours of fun, so I'm okay with it taking this long to cook. And there was always something, like, even during those, yeah, even during those quote-unquote boring moments, there was always something at risk, there was always something at stake, something we were thinking about. Like, the whole prison scene, we were worried about, Ellie and, what was the other thing? Oh, the whole crew, the whole pirate crew, whether or not they were alive or not. So it gave us something to hold on to and to think about while we were going through the slower sections. It wasn't just completely padding, so. It's kind of like when you watch a a TV show. You have episodes that, you know, maybe it takes 40 episodes to finally get to like a climax, but as long as they're dropping breadcrumbs throughout the episodes, and there's not any episodes that are just nothing, then it's worth the wait. If there's a lot of filler episodes, then you stop caring about the climax once it gets here, you know? But as long as they're dropping breadcrumbs the whole time, keeps you invested. I'm definitely invested. I think even Kislev was an interesting section if you look back at the characters and the power dynamic presented there. Yeah, I think during it, not so much, but now you can look back on it and be like, oh yeah, that was important. Right. I mean, I think the whole section was good. I just think maybe it was a bit too long. Kind of dragged on for a really long time. Once you got to the sewer section, it was all good. But and part of that was me figuring out where to go also, so part of it's my fault, but it was still a good section overall. That's just the only real part I can point at to be like, yeah, maybe that could have been faster. Or more going on, yeah. But that's if I'm looking for a complaint, you know? Yeah, the high encounter rates don't help either. But, I don't know. This game has a higher encounter rate, but also the fights are pretty quick. So it's not as annoying as something like Final Fantasy IX. Playing this after playing Final Fantasy IX, especially doing the Excalibur 2 run where I was trying to go fast, is quite a bit, like, it makes this feel a lot better. If you played a newer RPG and then played this, you'd probably be like, oh, all these encounters. But you play, you know, Final Fantasy IX or even like Final Fantasy 3 or 2, and then you play this, you're probably going to be like, oh yeah, this is great. I was gonna, oh yeah. Alright, we're getting there. Ellie's still got a bit of ways to go, but she just learned to break through. I cannot wait until we start Final Fantasy IX PS4. Probably gonna be starting it right after Mean Week. For those of you that weren't here, next week is our big 7-year anniversary, and we're going to be playing New Threat 2.0, which has been one of the most requested things for a very long time. Very excited to finally be playing that. And we're also going to be playing a bunch of games, a bunch of classic 4.8 Live games. And then the following week is going to be Meme Week 2024, which is going to be a blast. But after that, so 2 weeks from now, we'll probably be starting the Final Fantasy IX PS4 Platinum Run, which is going to be insane. But I'm really looking forward to it, if nothing else, just for the ×3. Being able to play Final Fantasy IX with the ×3 is going to feel so great after doing the Excalibur 2 run. I don't plan on doing any double days for the foreseeable future. I was doing double days during Fantathon because Fantathon was so long, and if I didn't do them, we would have been doing Fantathon for like 6 years. But for these, I'm okay with playing them slower and allowing them to cook and allowing people to follow it easily, because whenever I do a double day, that means you guys have, like, the YouTube audience has to watch 8 hours to not fall behind. And the point of these is that we all experience the games together, so I don't want anyone to fall behind. Now, if we get, like, near the end of the game, and it's like, oh, we might be able to finish today or something, then maybe we do a double day, but I don't really plan on doing any double days throughout. But we'll see. But yeah, that was more of a Fantathon thing, just because if we didn't do it, Fantathon would have lasted forever. Hey, good to see you, Troy. Sorry you're sick, man. Hope you're feeling better. Hope the sleep helped. Long story short, next week, 7-year anniversary week, we'll be playing a bunch of awesome old games and also New Threat 2.0. And the week after that's going to be me. New Threat 2.0 probably being the biggest thing. This is yikes. Can't shoot these guys with Billy either. Well, I can, but I can't use the square gun. Oh no. Oh, this is a disaster. The sleep thing isn't really a problem when it's just her, but when there's other enemies, becomes a problem. At least I don't have much health. Legend of Heroes. Trying to remember if we played that for a fan day or not. I feel like we did. I don't know if it's on my list or not. I have to check for Let's Plays. Good chance it is, though, on our list. Yeah. Yeah, we did play it for a fan day. I remember enjoying it quite a bit. I just don't remember if I added it to the Let's Play list or not. Let me in. Or let me out, or something. This way, I think. I hope I'm not going backwards. Yeah, think of it to give a sub to Tonio. Or Paulino. Okay, should we save here, actually? It's about that time, and we're probably about to have some crazy stuff happen. I think I'm gonna stop here, but before I stop, I want to see this new attack with Ellie. Where's that crazy encounter rate? Hello? Is running in place not work in this game? There we go. Did, it looked like Satan, like, waved at them when we jumped in. I kind of like that it tells you what element attacks are when they use them. I mean, I think there's a part of an element of like trying to figure out what element a move is, but I don't know, it's kind of nice just knowing. Okay, it was a square move, right? Or first square move. Oh, I like it. I like it. Pretty sweet. All right. Well, we'll call it there for today. Leave us on quite the cliffhanger for next week. What's going to happen? What's going to happen with Faye? Are we going to get some answers about their past? What's going to happen with Billy? We'll see. We will see. What a day today was, man. What a day today was. Like I said, man, Billy went from being like, oh, there's this character named Billy and he's appearing through secret doors. What in the world is going on with him? To like immediately becoming one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character. Like I absolutely love everything about his character. Like what a cool, interesting character, and even his combat is like really cool and different and unique, and he's got the guns and the ammo, and he has a really cool mech as well. Like dang, Billy is freaking awesome. And the whole thing with like his father and his father being like a drunk and like an idiot, and everyone's like ragging on him, and then he ends up coming through. And not only that, but like we still don't know exactly how invested he is. Like, is he actually just been all there from the start and he was just pretending, or like, and why did he leave also when Billy was a kid? Like we still don't know exactly why. There's a lot to like uncover still, and Billy still needs to come to terms with his faith, and needs to come to terms with his dad, and needs to come to terms with the bishop. Like there's still so much left for Billy. It's not just, oh, we learned about Billy and now Billy's just gonna be here with guns now. Like there's still more to learn about him and more to see. So that's exciting. That scene with Faye or Faye's dad or something looking like a scientist, and the little kid, which I'm guessing was Faye, and then Ellie potentially being there. Like, man, what a crazy breadcrumb that was. All the stuff with the ethos was like nuts, and the double reveal, and man, game's getting good, man. Game is absolutely cooking now. And it's not like, you know, all of this is so earned too, because they've been slowly building up to all of these moments throughout the entire game. It's not like, oh, we were just bored this whole time and now it's finally getting good. Like, we've been expecting this the whole time, you know, and now we're finally getting the payoff, and it feels so much better because it's so earned. So awesome stuff. Can't wait to see more next week. Thank you, YouTube, so much for hanging out and enjoying Let's Play Xenogears. Looking forward to all your opinions about what we talked about today in the comments, and I will see you in the next episodes of Let's Play Xenogears. Peace.